And welcome to Inside the NFL, and here are the CBS questions of the week. Bill from Allentown asks, how can players of a given team be allowed to put a bounty on another team's player and get away with it? Isn't that worse than taunting during the game? Let's go to the big man first and ask, bounties, do they exist? And what about, is it worse than taunting?
No, bounties do not exist because...
You got a little smile on your face there.
Well, you know, for the special team guys, tackles inside the 20, yeah, we'll throw a couple $100 on that because that helps us out with the whole total field position games. But as far as targeting the dude, putting a number on him, no.
He didn't know Buddy Ryan, did he? I mean, I asked the coach recently, I said, did Buddy Ryan really put the bounties in? And he goes, absolutely.
No question.
I go, well, you know, because who cares? It was fun. It's not meant in the vein I think they say it. Just get a big hit on somebody and we'll reward you.
The whole cash for pain thing, it wasn't meant the way that it was, you know, portrayed in that whole. But, you know, there were definitely, you played against guys. I played against a guy from Cleveland who the week of the game said he was going to put me out of the game. First play, I don't know if he brought a foreign object on the field, like in wrestling or what. I was gone. I was knocked out cold.
So you can't take a punch, huh?
I could not take that punch. I don't know what he hit me with, but he got me.
There you have it from the guys who played the game. All right, Gene from Hillsdale asks, when the Rams broke their huddle on offense against the Redskins in Washington, the stadium music was turned up louder than the noise from the Washington fans. Is that legal, Phil?
Absolutely not. And the first thing I would have done as a quarterback, Mark Bulger, should have turned to the referee and said, hey, you know, Washington, maybe it's a Washington thing, because I used to play down there. Their band would be playing while we were in the huddle. That is illegal. You got to turn it off before you go in the huddle.
I got one. You must have never played in the Metrodome then, because they pipe theirs through the speakers.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, it's real bad in the Metrodome. I mean, it's just one of those things that home cooking.
Yeah, it
gets a little crazy.
Chris?
I was deaf anyway. It didn't matter what they did out there.
Especially after that hit, huh?
I got 4 kids at home. I can't hear anything anyway.
The Bengals had to pipe a noise in, you know, to get some noise.
No, they used to pipe the water up through the bottom.
That may be true today, but back in the 80s,
y'all were hot.
We were rocking.
Okay.
We were rocking in the 80s.
Y'all pumped the water up.
I'd love to see this come through. Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. Now to submit your questions, go to cbssports.com. Try to get a little Chris Collinsworth, Fleb, little timber there, you know.